Doug. What we've got here is, if you sort of turn around and look, where that ranging pole happens to be is where the gully is. So if you draw a line down here, it's on a pretty good alignment to our crossing point, we think. This is a foundation layer. This is where the structure of the road has been built up with largish stones, and any structure that was laid on top of it, the surface layer that you would have seen if you were coming down in your horse and cart, is washed away years ago. It's a very degraded area. Over there you notice there's a layer of stones. Originally we thought it might have been the rest of the road, but as we excavated it, that layer of stones over there is at a very definite different level to these stones. And our best guess theory, to go with our best guess theories about bridges and things, is that that is probably a parking spot or lay-by, because when you're managing a horse and cart up an incline, the last thing you want is another horse and cart going in the opposite direction. So we think this road, someone policed it and you had one-way traffic, and if someone was coming down the hill, because you bring your horse and cart down under control slowly, you pull in over there and wait for the other one to pass, because we've no idea how busy, how much traffic there was, so it might have been necessary. Other features, there's quite a few stones. There's one over there that's lying at an angle, which is very rectangular, and if you look at it carefully you might notice that it's got some chisel marks on it. It's been worked. And if you look at some of the other stones, they appear to have chisel marks, and one I haven't looked at myself yet because it was only uncovered on Thursday when I wasn't up here, that is a very rectangular one sticking out on the side there. So some of these stones might have come from a structure. Well, what that structure was, where it was, or anything else, we just aren't sure. These big stones may well represent the edge. So this could be one edge of the road. And this side, it's not so obvious where the other edge might have been. So we're not quite sure.
No, they haven't found Thomas a Becky.
When you go up and look at the top trench, there's more of the side structure to it. The one thing we haven't got are ditches on each side. Roman roads going up through cuttings are a rare beast, and through the cutting we're beginning to think they didn't have trenches because, well, Mike will explain what there is up the top when you get up the top. So that's about as much as I can show you down in this trench. If there's any questions.
Have you found any finds?
No. Everyone asks that. I personally have got one Roman coin that I acquired years ago at home, and I was wondering whether to bring it along and just tell lies, but sorry, go on.
I was going to say, was there any surface on this when you dug down the first sort of foot or so?
No, that's what we found when we took the topsoil off. Yeah.
Right, okay.
It would have had Roman road surfaces depended upon what was available locally. So if you do find a Roman road that's complete, A, let us know, and B, you'd find that Roman road surfaces do vary from one part of the country to another, because they would just have quarried out whatever local stone there was that they could use. So here looking at some of the other stuff that's around, hello, you know, you can guess that it would have been a fairly yellowy, sandy surface, possibly. I don't know. I'm not aware of one. Okay. My sort of special area as regards Roman stuff is Aldborough, near Borough Bridge.
Is that the nearest?
Well, that's where the road ran to, okay, and that is your nearest big settlement. You've got Ilkley, you've got Aldborough, and you've got the road in between. Now, it depends what you mean by settlement as well, because of course there were people here before any Roman influence, so there would have been Brigantian settlements, farming settlements all over the area, and they would probably have been living in small clusters of roundhouses. We haven't yet found a roundhouse, have we, in this wood?
Not here. Not yet.
Not yet. So,
Bronze Age flints now.
hmm?
Bronze Age flint now.
Seriously?
Yeah, all found the Bronze Age.
Just to confuse.
So he's not looking to see if there's any more.
Just to confuse the issue. Okay. So, yeah, the thing you got, when people go and they say I'm visiting a Roman site, well, no site is a single period. You know, if you find a Saxon palace, there's a good chance the Saxon palace was built in the corner of an Iron Age ditched enclosure or something. You know, it's just not that simple. But we're just working on our Roman bit. So, Mike's there. Yeah, let's all run up to the top. Well, walk carefully up to the top. And